Good morning, everyone. The processional of the 126th Spring Commencement Ceremony of Washington State University will now begin. Entering the Coliseum from the southwest entrance and leading the processional is Faculty Senate Chair Douglas Call, bearing the university mace, a traditional symbol of authority. His honor guard includes Brian Patrick, President of the Associated Students of Washington State University, and Rhianne Cunningham Chilton, President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association. This is the first of 3 ceremonies being held today. At this ceremony, we will recognize students from the Carson College of Business with 544 undergraduates, 113 Master of Business Administration, and 10 doctoral graduates. The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication with 220 undergraduates, 10 masters, and 1 doctoral graduate. And the College of Education with 8 post-secondary education degrees, 286 undergraduate, 31 masters, and 11 doctoral graduates. And 24 candidates being commissioned as officers into the United States Armed Forces. Thank you for your service. In addition to the ceremonies being held here in Pullman today, WSU Spokane and the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences held ceremonies for their graduates earlier this week. WSU Tri-Cities, Vancouver, and global campuses will hold their ceremonies later today. This evening, the College of Veterinary Medicine will hold their professional degree candidates, and WSU Everett will honor their graduates next Saturday, May 14th. We proudly salute all Washington State University graduates. Now entering the President's Platform Party, made up of Washington State University administration, leaders of our university's governing bodies, college deans, vice presidents and vice chancellors, regents and special guests. Shelley Spangler, President, Alumni Association. Nicholas Jeffers, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force. Ellen Taylor, Vice President and Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Jill Creighton, Associate Vice President of Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Chris Keene, Vice President for Research. Sashi Pillay, Vice President, Information Technology and Chief Information Officer. Phil Weiler, Vice President, Marketing and Communications. Lisa Gloss, Dean, Graduate School. M. Grant Norton, Dean, Honors College. Michael Trevisan, Dean, College of Education. Nancy Swanger, Associate Dean for Inter-College Partnerships, Carson College of Business. Bruce Pinkleton, Dean, the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication. Marty Dickinson, WSU Regents Chair. Elizabeth Shelton, Provost and Pullman Chancellor. Kurt Schultz, President of Washington State University. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Washington State University Joint ROTC Color Guard, followed by our national anthem, led by Julie Ann Wick, Associate Professor of Music. We ask that all gentlemen please remove your caps, and college sign bearers, please lower your signs. Will the audience please remain standing and join us in singing the Washington State University alma mater. We will be led by Master of Arts in Vocal Performance Major, Kayla Ray. WSU family and friends, please be seated. Please welcome Dr. Kirk Schultz, President of Washington State University.
Good morning. As President of Washington State University, I would like to welcome this first graduating class of 2022 to the 126th Spring Commencement Ceremony and thank you all for attending this truly joyous occasion. What a great time to be a Coug, and if we can't do how about a Go Cougs on 3? 1, 2, 3. One more time, Go Cougs. All right, today when we go through all of our commencement ceremony, you'll hear lots of our speakers will say Go Cougs, and just to make sure that you're awake and you're here and present, we want to always make sure we hear that Go Cougs at the end. This is also the first in-person spring commencement we have done in the last 3 years. So we are super excited to be here. Commencement is the highlight of each academic semester of this great university. Today, we recognize the commitment our graduates have made to the betterment of themselves and our world. We also celebrate their dedication to the education in the face of uncertainty. Over the last few years, our graduates turned adversity into opportunity, seeking out new avenues and adapting to an ever-changing environment in true Coug fashion. Unprecedented times call for unprecedented tenacity, and they have risen to the challenge. In addition to the students' personal efforts, there are many others who played major roles in these women and men attaining their academic goals. To honor these individuals, including those who could not be here, I ask for a moment of silence. Thank you. The WSU Board of Regents is the university's governing body, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the chair of the Board of Regents, Marty Dickinson. Please join me in welcoming Regent Dickinson to the podium for a few remarks. Marty?
Thank you, President Schultz. 31 years ago, I too got to sit right where you are all at and have had an amazing journey. I am honored to be here today, and I would like to say congratulations on behalf of the entire Board of Regents of Washington State University, and go Cougs!
Please join me in a round of applause for our regents and the important role they play for guiding our university. So now we come to the audience participation part of the program, so make sure you're listening carefully. Commencement is always a special event. Behind every student is an important supporting cast. Would all WSU faculty, staff, and administrative personnel here today please stand and be recognized? Big round of applause, please. These dedicated educators, researchers, and public servants have played a particularly important role in the collegiate life of the graduates we honor today. The outstanding service by these individuals and their colleagues is of the utmost importance to the university. Let's once again recognize all these employees and thank them for their contribution to the success of our graduates and to Washington State University. One more time, thank you. Please be seated. So now you need to listen carefully as I read all the different folks here, and we're going to ask people to stand and ask our graduates particularly to cheer here. So it's obvious by the attendance here today that these graduates have a lot of support outside of WSU as well. Would all the Cougar moms please stand? Cougar grandmothers, Cougar great-grandmothers. How about Cougar dads? Cougar grandfathers, Cougar great-grandfathers. Cougar husbands, wives, and partners. If there are any Huskies here, they can stand too. We applaud all of you for a job well done. Thank you. You may be seated. I join everyone, the whole Husky thing's not in the script, by the way. So I join everyone here in congratulating today's graduates. We are proud of each and every one of you. Now I turn the program over to Elizabeth Chilton, Provost and Executive Vice President of Washington State University and the inaugural Chancellor of the WSU Pullman campus. Chancellor Chilton.
Good morning and welcome. To welcome this first graduating class of 2022, I am pleased to introduce Rianne Cunningham Chilton, President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association, Brian Patrick, President of the Associated Students of Washington State University, and Shelley Spangler, President of the Washington State University Alumni Association. Rianne?
My name is Rianne Chilton. I'm the president of the GPSA. I have the honor of addressing the graduate and professional students today. A few weeks ago, I had the pleasure of presenting awards for excellence to graduate and professional students who had distinguished themselves as leaders, educators, and researchers. I found it notable how among these impressive students who are leaders among leaders, there were so many who told me how shocked they were to receive this recognition. So many of us, regardless of the level of our accomplishment, will feel like imposters. It doesn't matter if you have published in prestigious journals, won awards for leadership, or even are the president of GPSA. Even Pulitzer Prize-winning poet Maya Angelou, after every book she put out, thought, uh-oh, they're going to find me out now. And I would be willing to bet that many of you sitting here today, about to be among the most educated people in the world right now, on some level are wondering if you deserve to be here. You may be surprised to find that somehow, between balancing all of the grueling tasks required to not fail out of graduate school, all the while being a human person, you arrived. And today, the massive institution that is Washington State University, comprised of brilliant scholars and leaders in their fields, has collectively agreed that you earned this. That's right. I hope you will celebrate your accomplishment today. I have no doubt it was hard-won. Congratulations and go Cougs.
Good morning, Cougs. My name is Brian Patrick, and I have the honor of addressing the undergraduate students of Washington State University. I would like to start today with a quick shout out to all the West Valley High School and Yakima graduates. Go Rams. The time that you've spent at WSU will always be a unique chapter in your life. For the past several years, you have been surrounded by people about the same age as you, all facing unique challenges. The long days of waking up early, staying up too late, and walking through a foot of snow to get to class has developed you into who you are today. The constant persistence to become a better version of yourself came with many hardships, but the resilience that this experience, this university, and this community has taught you will help you for the rest of your life. As you move on to your next chapter, Lead with integrity, trust, and respect. Take pride in your hard work and continue breaking barriers to create a better alumni network. Congratulations, class of 2022, and go Cougs!
Congratulations to you, class of 2022. As president of the Alumni Association, it is my honor to be among the first to welcome you to the Cougar alumni family, a family that is over 220,000 strong. The next few years are full of promise and opportunity, and having the support of the Cougar family during that time is critical. In recognition of your significant achievement of earning a degree from WSU, the WSU Alumni Association is proud to provide you all with a free 3-year membership to the Alumni Association, thanks in part to our partnership with BECU. The Alumni Association has 54 chapters and clubs across the United States, making it easy to find and stay connected with fellow Cougs wherever you go. You can find chapter and club contacts on our website or on Facebook, and this vast Cougar network wants to help you succeed in your career and all of your personal pursuits. We also invite you to visit the Alumni Center, which is open today until 6 p.m. Bring your family and your friends and visit with fellow Cougs, grads, and alumni. Ring the victory bell to celebrate your victory and take advantage of great photo opportunities at the Alumni Center. Once again, congratulations, and go Cougs!
Thank you, Rianne, Brian, and Shelley. We are proud of the success of our students. Those carrying the college Gonfalon banners today are outstanding students chosen by their respective colleges for their high academic achievements, dedication, and inspiration to their class. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Sophia Landis from the Carson College of Business, earning a Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration, Accounting. Ava Wainhouse from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, earning a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Media Production. Mara Novak from the College of Education, earning a Bachelor of Arts in Education. And Rihanna Holycross, representing the Honors College and receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Education. Congratulations to each one of you on an outstanding job, and a round of applause for these outstanding students. Thank you. You may be seated. I bring to your attention the various honors cords, medallions, and stoles worn by some of our graduating students. Students who have demonstrated exceptional academic performance, obtaining a 3.5 or better GPA, are wearing the WSU Custom Honor Cord of Crimson and Gray. Would the scholarship recipients, President's Honor Roll students, graduates of the Honors College, and those students who are members of any National Honor Society please stand and remain standing. While we recognize others, yes. While we recognize others in this great class, please hold your applause to the end of the next set of introductions. Any student who is the first university graduate in your family, please stand. Students earning 2 or more degrees today, please stand. Students receiving their degree through the Global Campus or any other WSU campus, please stand. Any student who served in our nation's armed forces or is a dependent, please stand. Any student who grew up outside the United States, please stand. And any student who is proud to be a Coug, please stand. I think all of you are standing now. Everyone, a round of applause for all of these graduates. Now you all may be seated. For the commissioning of the ROTC officer candidates, it is an honor to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Nicholas Jeffers of the United States Air Force, WSU Aerospace Studies.
President Schultz, Provost Chilton, thank you for this opportunity on behalf of all the joint ROTC family here. Before I begin the commissioning, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the hard work of a few ROTC graduates. The Reserve Officer Training Corps Distinguished Graduate Program is a nationally managed program established to recognize the top 10% of commissioning cadets during each fiscal year. Distinguished graduate selection is accomplished through unit quota and regional selection boards. Distinguished graduates, formerly known as DG in the military services, are in the top 10% of their respective cadet peers in terms of grade point average, military standing, physical fitness assessment, relative class standing as determined by their commander, and are standout performers in demonstrated leadership capability and character qualities. DGs embody the values dictated by Article 2, Section 2 of the U.S. Constitution: patriotism, valor, fidelity, and ability. I would like to take a moment to recognize the students who were chosen by the Distinguished Graduate Program for being in the top 10% of commissioning cadets. Mason Dvorak, Tani Bidigan, and Olivia Hayden. Congratulations, job well done. And now, will the individuals designated for appointment as commissioned officers in the Armed Forces of the United States come forward? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Having been appointed an officer in the United States Armed Forces, do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Oh yeah. Congratulations. President Schultz, I present the newest officers of the United States Armed Forces.
For those graduating today, their families and friends, this ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I encourage all graduates, families, and friends to stay for the entire event out of courtesy and respect for those we honor today. Thank you for your consideration. The candidates for advanced degrees will be presented by Lisa Gloss, Dean of the Graduate School.
Will the candidates for the advanced degrees please stand and remain standing when their groups are called? Doctorate of Education, Doctor of Philosophy, Masters of Accounting, Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master in Teaching. President Schultz, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the graduate degrees as announced. You may be seated.
The Carson College of Business, presented by Associate Dean Nancy Swanger.
Will the candidates for the Carson College of Business Masters of Business Administration degree please stand? Will the undergraduate student seeking a baccalaureate degree for the Carson College of Business please stand? President Schultz? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the degrees announced. You may be seated.
The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, presented by Dean Bruce Pinkleton.
Will the candidates from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication please stand? There you go. President Schultz, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Education, presented by Dean Michael Trevison.
Will the undergraduate candidates from the College of Education and the ROTC cadets please stand? Okay. President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Regents and the statutes of the state of Washington, I hereby confer upon each of you who fulfill its requirements the degree for which you have been recommended with all of its privileges and obligations. Congratulations.
Will the graduates for Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Education please come forward? Susan Gill, Associate Professor, Department of Accounting in the Carson College of Business, and Christopher Lebens, Teaching Assistant Professor in Education Leadership and Sports Management in the College of Education, will announce the candidates' names. Diplomas will be presented by Graduate School Dean Lisa Gloss and Associate Dean Tammy Berry.
Margarita Vedreo Magana, Doctor of Philosophy, Education, Mathematics, and Science Education, hooded by Professor Tariq Akmal.
Ahmed Al-Dusari, Doctor of Philosophy, Special Education, hooded by Professor Donald McMahon.
Johanna Crandall, Doctor of Philosophy Education, Mathematics and Science Education, hooded by Professor Tariq Akmal.
Micah Harrell, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Marketing, hooded by Professor Andrew Perkins.
Lian Chang Fu, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Accounting, also receiving a Master's of Science in Business Administration, hooded by Professor Bernard Wang Anwing.
Abed Bashir, Doctor of Philosophy, Education, Cultural Studies and Social Thought and Education, hooded by Professor A.G. Rudd.
Yoonshil Cha, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Accounting, hooded by Professor Bernard Wang Anwing.
Mohammed Al-Shamari, Doctor of Philosophy, Education, Cultural Studies and Social Thought and Education, hooded by Professor A.G. Rudd.
Han Yan, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Accounting, hooded by Professor Jacob Yagi.
Dustin Van Orman, Doctor of Philosophy, Education, Educational Psychology, hooded by Professor Chad Gotch.
Kourosh Amirkhani, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Accounting, hooded by Professor Jeffrey Gramlich.
Kamal Ahmad, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration and Marketing, hooded by Professor Elizabeth Howland.
Unjong Shin, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Management, hooded by Professor Jerry Goodstein.
Nasir Hagigi, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Marketing, hooded by Professor Elizabeth Howland.
Marco Cerqueira, Doctor of Philosophy, Education, Cultural Studies, and Social Thought in Education, hooded by Professor John Lupinacci.
Alicia Booth, Doctor of Philosophy, Communication, hooded by Professor Jessica Willoughby.
Amira El-Bagshi, Doctor of Philosophy, Special Education, hooded by Professor Marcus Poppin.
Natalie Lieberman, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration Management, hooded by Professor Kenneth Butterfield.
Gregory Urquhart, Doctor of Philosophy, Counseling Psychology, hooded by Professor Phyllis Erdman.
Yafang Li, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Management, Information Systems, hooded by Professors Michelle Carter and Robert Crossler.
Hiba Sultan Al-Harbi, Doctor of Philosophy, Special Education, hooded by Professor Yun Ru Shao.
Jose Reira, Doctor of Philosophy, Education, Language, Literacy, and Technology Education, hooded by Professor Thomas Salisbury.
Doctoral of Philosophy and Doctor of Education graduates, please be seated. Will the candidates for Master's and Master of Business Administration degrees please come forward? Diplomas will be presented by Deans Lisa Gloss and Associate Dean Nancy Swanner.
Stephen Squires, Masters of Business Administration.
Dallin Stang, Masters of Business Administration.
Christine Nichols, Master of Business Administration.
Jolene Stewart, Masters of Business Administration.
John Doucette, Executive Master of Business Administration.
Dwayne Connolly, Masters of Business Administration.
Larissa Miai, Master of Business Administration.
Jefferson Heath, Masters of Business Administration.
Pamela Stevens, Masters of Business Administration.
Sherlyn Betts, Masters of Business Administration.
Bless Madriaga, Masters of Business Administration.
Gregory Waldrop, Masters of Business Administration.
Christy Kadarmastan, Masters of Business Administration.
Daniela Paspalanova Mo, Masters of Business Administration.
Josefina Guerrero, Masters of Business Administration.
Roderick Lida, Masters of Business Administration.
Jesse Poland, Masters of Business Administration.
Leslie Leiby, Masters of Business Administration.
Eric Catlett, Masters of Business Administration.
Hama Escobar, Masters of Business Administration.
Daniel Braden, Masters of Business Administration.
Kyle Brunson, Masters of Business Administration.
Christopher Hassinger, Masters of Business Administration.
Chris Irardi, Masters of Business Administration.
Megan Lawrence, Master of Business Administration.
Thomas Marone, Masters of Business Administration.
Spencer Davenport, Master of Business Administration.
Triana Rayevsky, Masters of Business Administration.
Smokey Furman, Masters of Business Administration.
Matthew Christian, Masters of Business Administration.
Jessica Peretti, Masters of Business Administration.
Marcus Smith, Masters of Business Administration.
Jennifer North, Masters of Business Administration.
Harvey Shakel, Masters of Business Administration.
Kyle Blaker, Masters of Business Administration.
Elizabeth Boss, Masters of Business Administration.
Neethu Sharma, Masters of Business Administration.
Chris Parent, Masters of Business Administration.
Leah Camarillo, Masters of Business Administration.
Asha Dash, Masters of Business Administration.
Gary Castagnari, Masters of Business Administration.
Stephanie Pierce, Masters of Business Administration.
Ashley Lechuga, Masters of Business Administration.
James Pierce, Masters of Business Administration.
Michael Judson, Masters of Business Administration.
Macy Tao, Masters of Business Administration.
Joshua Harlow, Masters of Business Administration.
Bryce Krupp, Masters of Business Administration.
Deborah Blouse, Masters of Business Administration.
Gaurav Gunjaan, Masters of Business Administration.
Ian Rowe, Masters of Business Administration.
Michael Heschel, Masters of Business Administration.
Tracy Larson Hines, Master of Business Administration.
Svetlana Kalashnikova, Masters of Business Administration.
Cole Lane, Masters of Business Administration.
Aaron Scott, Masters of Business Administration.
Jessica Juliana Gonzalez, Masters of Business Administration.
Katie Stordahl, Masters of Business Administration.
Ella Milanova, Masters of Business Administration.
Cassandra Keithley, Masters of Business Administration.
Crystal Dubois, Masters of Business Administration.
Cade Cavanis, Masters of Business Administration.
Lisa Frazier, Masters of Business Administration.
Mariana Linehan, Masters of Business Administration.
Natalie Smith, Masters of Business Administration.
Elaine Pearson, Masters of Business Administration.
Daniel Klussman, Masters of Business Administration.
Saadia Machine, Masters of Business Administration.
Kelly Imus, Masters of Business Administration.
Ashlyn Manifold, Masters Strategic Communication.
Heidi Matthews, Masters of Business Administration.
Kelly Hilton, Masters of Communication.
Michael Marlowe, Masters of Business Administration.
Bobby Ridgway, Masters Strategic Communication.
Alexander Orozco, Masters of Business Administration.
Cindy Barkley, Masters Strategic Communication.
Julia Estrada, Masters of Business Administration.
Brian McMillan, Masters Strategic Communication.
Kyle Hood, Masters of Business Administration.
Nathan Berhe, Masters Strategic Communication.
Lubenmari Quincy Noval Carlos, Masters of Business Administration.
Zoe Hamis Hefty, Masters Strategic Communication.
Kyoko Yoshida, Masters of Business Administration.
Jose Areola, Strategic Communication, Masters.
Colton Johnson, Masters of Business Administration.
Adriana Escobar Barboza, Masters Strategic Communication.
Ruth Nigendo, Masters of Business Administration.
Rafael Aguilar, Masters Education in Curriculum and Instruction.
Kyle Ashford, Masters of Business Administration.
Maria Garcia, Masters Curriculum and Instruction.
Andrew Cladgett, Masters of Business Administration.
Kelly Wilds, Masters, Curriculum and Instruction.
Christine Nordley, Masters of Business Administration.
Judith Caballero, Masters, Education and Special Education.
Eric Jennings, Masters of Business Administration.
Jennifer Cortez, Masters, Special Education.
Tatiana Corder, Masters of Business Administration.
Ariel Aguilar Bonafim, Cruz, Masters of Science, Kinesiology.
Lydia Weiss, Masters of Business Administration.
Stephen Cole Mercer, Masters, Science and Kinesiology.
Jessica Ann Thompson, Masters of Business Administration.
Holly Curry, Masters, Kinesiology.
Francisco Royales, Masters of Business Administration.
Curtis Donahue, Masters, Kinesiology.
Catlin Thomas, Masters of Business Administration.
Haley Music, Masters, Kinesiology.
James Carlosari, Masters of Business Administration.
Nelson Rojas, Masters, Kinesiology.
Nicholas Cortis, Masters of Business Administration.
Alex Lamb, Masters, Education and Athletic Training. Elizabeth Hoffman, Masters, Education and Athletic Training. Gable Lacey, Masters, Athletic Training. Ocean Groban, Masters in Athletic Training. McKenna McVeigh, Masters in Athletic Training. Noah Thomas, Masters, Athletic Training. Sahara Maltos, Masters in Athletic Training. Cameron Townsend, Masters in Athletic Training. Dylan Rinaldini, Masters Athletic Training. Olivia Ann Weiner, Masters Athletic Training. Tiger Wong, Masters Athletic Training. Alyssa Hendry, Masters Athletic Training. Juan Felipa Vallegos Sotelo, Masters Athletic Training. Robert Jackson, Masters Sport Management. Ria Ghosh, Masters Educational Psychology. Wenjing Shen, Masters Educational Psychology. Jingjing Ni, Masters Educational Psychology. Yura Zhu, Masters Literacy Education. Mason Dvorak. Wait. Mason. Let's say your name again. Right to the announcement.
Master's degree candidates, please be seated. Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please come forward? Presented on the north side of the Coliseum floor will be the candidates from the Carson College of Business. Presented on the south side of the Coliseum floor will be the candidates for ROTC Commissioning, the College of Education, and the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication. Candidates, please come forward.
Jung Hoon Lee.
Diplomas will be presented by Dean Nancy Swanner, Michael Trevison, and Bruce Pinkleton.
Mason Dvorak.
Jerry Ramirez.
Jacob Davis.
Danielle Wilson.
Alex Nelson.
Maria Senwana Angel Garay.
Tyler Keene.
Jun Yi Mei.
William Prince III.
Mingdi Wei.
Nikki Wilson.
Leo Van.
Erica Byer.
Franco Oliveri.
Cole Bowen.
Derek Kirchmeyer.
Parker Gutierrez.
Caleb McKinley.
Scott Wemhoff.
Ryan McKinley.
Cody Wells.
Abigail Fisher.
Weston Whitefoot.
Aaron Combs.
Calvin Park.
Skylar Stalin.
Isaiah Pugai.
Lewis Law.
Tawny Binnigan.
Shane Grimm.
Robert Kershaw.
Sadie Heyer.
Nina Buckles Owenberg.
Harlan Hogue.
Sarah Rowley.
Sophia Landis.
Ashley Tate.
Colin Cobain.
Kaylee Bailey.
Madison Whitaker.
Ezra Chakowski.
Jesse Dabson Campos.
Evan Hediger.
Carla Stave.
Lily Holston.
Sylvia Engelman.
Vaughn Druin.
McKenna Herring.
Matt Robeson.
Gideon Manahan.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts in Sport Management from the College of Education. Megan Egberg.
Victor Luna.
Dawson Haley.
Kylie Shirky.
Nicholas Oyen.
Karen Ludwig.
Thomas Barr.
Tristan Lintz.
Dylan Smith.
Jonathan Shue.
Brian Hooker.
Carrie Hamlin.
Blake McDonald.
Josie Higgins.
AJ Rodriguez.
Joshua Rauder.
Clayton Gamroth.
Dylan de Blasio.
John Jack Wygant.
Christian Anderson.
Ryan Rizko.
Joseph Solinsky.
Sarah Cooley.
Tadeos Tai Alamayu.
Gwyneth Wilson.
Ryandeep Singh.
Kalia Williams.
Andrew Hansen.
Kyra France.
Jack Ellis.
Ryan Trevoli.
Christopher Moore.
Natalia Chapman.
Ian Siver.
Jessica Towner.
Megan Davis.
Calvin Knope.
Rain Hoban.
Spencer Liao.
Rain Shirashi.
Max Swinson.
Cody Philpott.
Emmanuel Espinosa.
Isaac Wolf.
Cody Wright.
Alec Fletcher.
Christopher Holznick.
Philip Jones.
Garrett Vile.
Asher Walker.
Anthony Pizzello.
Julie Sim.
Jordan Bartlison Patlin.
Thomas Spear.
Aiden Murray.
Kaya Porter.
Lucas Bacon.
Jamie Irwin.
Mason Harvey.
Mackenzie Nation.
Luca DeCristo.
Shelly Guevara.
Ula Montuga.
Chandler Doza.
Julia Brohammer.
Gabriel Stafford.
Riley Petoff.
Lisa Biscaglia.
Jada Day.
Allison Lowe.
Dakota Pint.
Abigail Offenlock.
Molly Wersch.
Alexandra Moore.
Sydney Hay.
Jenna Lauer.
Tom Hapgood.
Daniel Chamberlain.
Devin Lucas.
Aniston Danklaw.
Connor Brown.
Mahmoud Abu Altin.
Brandon Jacobson.
Ashley Porter.
Matthew Bennett.
Morgan Larson.
Kevin Blanc.
Brighton Mon.
Henry Dembski.
John Mitchell.
Craig Witherspoon.
Joseph Gladden.
Jack Ronan.
Trevor Kavinsland.
Cathal O'Day.
Samuel Abdavi Izar.
Dalton Dirks.
Chance Larson.
Mallory Harder.
Adele Ballman.
Carlos Sanchez.
Sierra Garcia.
Rio Wakabayushi.
Joshua Barton.
Drew Nyberg.
Matthew Todolani.
Christian Hollenbach.
Logan Van Kampen.
Laura Barton.
Marley Polanco.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology from the College of Education. Eduardo Gabriel Rojas.
Zachary Green.
Tyler Owens.
Emma Mason.
Hannah Farrington.
Jocelyn Ibarra.
Sarah Thompson.
Yi-Ting Wu.
Megan Spears.
Natalie Ann Clevenger.
Evelyn Grimm.
James Madamba.
Brooke Keebler.
Elliot Thompson.
Haley Ballesteri.
Milo Larson.
Gabriella Lucchese.
Sam Lee.
Alexandra Euler.
Jacob Ehrlich.
Emily Wharton.
Elliot Farman.
Sophia Zach.
Max Shira.
Aaron Fries.
Dylan Tarlin.
Jarrett Bouvier.
Nathan Peterson.
Lindsay Gass.
Tuan No.
Carly Baker.
Nicole Zabek.
Erica Christopherson.
Alan Williams.
Simon Genus.
Sam Wilson.
Adam Black.
Jasmine Baker.
Haley Junt.
Madison Benson.
Oliver Werner.
Jamie Yee.
Derek Myers.
Glenn Moulton.
Colby Hilt.
Grayson Phillips.
Campbell Friend.
Mo Chala.
Eric Reiches.
Andrew Lewis.
Cody Martin.
Philip Valdez.
Allison Nelson.
William Key.
Natalie Chabot.
Evan Kilkey.
Emily Barnhart.
Alexander Gutierrez.
Joseph Evendiajo.
Triet Nguyen.
Chloe Larson.
Colin Lang.
Mackenzie Duarte.
Olivia Ratajczyk.
Monia Gilly Stein.
Yu Feng Dong.
Paige Wilson.
Hyan Grace Yu Park.
Megan Daly.
Tori Godwin.
Zoe Ruckty.
Joshua Bruns.
Averly Gerber.
Charles Wilson.
Nancy Barraza.
Hannah Beyer.
Francisco Roman.
Katie Lee.
DeAndre Matagnani.
Katie Vale.
Connor Curtis.
Madison Bowen.
Kyle Digler.
Madison Sharp.
Dahlia Sirik.
Carrie Walker.
Nia Jimerson.
Olivia Burdick.
Brianna Reyes.
James Astro.
Alyssa Luce.
Madison Jones.
Pijaya Konkanem.
Sophia Archer Roll.
Chase Barnes.
Ethan Clark.
Christopher Sater.
Danielle Sirota.
Morgan Britton.
Kayla Church.
Nathan Richardson.
Tyler Holmes.
Dawson Clark.
Dylan Lee.
Alec Apel.
Reed Carlton.
Anthony Achedy.
Gabrielle Eusebio.
Sophia Sumner.
Peyton Yonzer.
Grace Braun.
Cameron Miles.
Angelina Leon.
Kiana Chin.
Ashlyn Van Valkenburg.
Brooklyn Garcia.
Jacob Abraham.
Jared Yongian.
Shelby Tambor.
Margaret Bader.
Diana Voros Molina.
Gray Stiegler.
Corlin Estelle.
Jordan Rice.
Gabe Garay.
Anthony Rugnetta.
Matthew Mano.
Jackson Stanfield.
Ashley Pangburn.
Donovan DeGuardia.
Alexa Pangburn.
Ryan Bratton.
Sydney Mercado.
Sergio Sandoval.
Thomas Kleingardner.
Megan McCormick.
Robert Schroeder.
Anita Jensen.
Karma Kushner.
Jasmine Bouchef.
Andrew Doe.
Sammy Cinnamon.
Bita Ramadi.
Sydney Pierce.
Haley O'Donnell.
Kira Baruch.
Megan Hames.
Olivia Conradi.
Madison Gilbert.
Alexander Coy.
Nicole Wong.
Andrew Kelly.
Datrion Jack.
Haley Crow.
Kaylee Kasuba.
Ethan Harrison.
Taylor Soderquist.
Taylor Heffley.
Derek Robinson.
Caitlin Struice.
Joshua McKenzie.
Max Burns.
Joseph Arinaza.
Michael Brewer.
Raymond Wong.
Michaela Nelson.
Kate Perkins.
Claire Seifkes.
Elizabeth Thomas.
Carly Costa.
Mackenzie Curtis.
Benjamin Hu.
Christina Franson.
Sungzi Gao.
Ariana Olson.
Carson Hunter.
Sierra Olson.
Jackson Bratchrud.
Haley Bruce.
Taylor Urick.
Madison Ruther.
Tessa Cox.
Anna Whittles.
Isaiah Kokol.
Alexandria Winter.
Ryan Russell.
Samantha Worth.
Russell Smith.
Taylor Byrne.
Micklin Peltz.
Claire McCallum.
Madeline Butcher.
Joshua Gallardo.
Shelby Bruner.
Junji Teo.
Megan Christofferson.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Sports Medicine from the College of Education. Megan Cook.
Sophie Halak.
Haley Senderick.
Hannah Barrington.
Emma Simpson.
Kelsey Green.
Cindy Garibay Flores.
Tu Big Ha Nguyen.
Kiana Southam.
Ji Ho Lee.
Curtis Fletcher.
Brandon White Zeep.
Estella Tichila.
Olivia West.
Lillian Walker.
Erica Gonzalez.
Emily Maratsky.
Heather Fredrickson.
Emily Wadden.
Hunter Justice.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts in Education and the Residency Teaching Certificate from the College of Education. Reagan Fulton.
Muriel Kelly.
Maya Benzwanger.
Chris Schnellman.
Anastasia Gogosha.
Brendan Koenig.
Valerie Erskine.
Grant Frumer.
Margaret McPherson.
Ali Partabayan.
Sophie McKinney.
Amir Ado.
Caitlin Ramoy.
Thomas Huffman.
Rachel Sam.
William Blake Monroe.
Riley Benjamin.
Cody Bragg.
Demi Grossley.
Olivia Moulton.
Hannah Julius.
Clarissa McGregor.
Christiana Lapine.
Aiden Cleary.
Brenda Avila.
Kurt Ellis.
Michaela Salgado.
Jacob McCandless.
Brittany Partlow.
Laura Berge.
Kieran Navarro.
Olivia Erickson.
Lindsay Loading.
Olivia Brugler.
Samuel Sharp.
George Johnston.
Anna Wilson.
David Harvey.
Sydney Collins.
Emily Little.
Haley Condos.
Emma Schroeder.
Jenna Witcherman.
Ayana Leonato.
Aaron Malloy.
Jack Powers.
Emily Geisler.
Ethan Sevick.
Alicia Tibbs.
Ryan Sander.
Taylor Paul.
Martina Bowie.
Molly Hongol.
Lauren Billing.
Kirsten Sulain.
Roxanne Surreal.
Rihanna Holycross.
Brendan Glauner.
Mara Novak.
Jet Lloyd.
Hannah Ames.
Ryan Mooney.
Lisa Christina Boyle.
Ryan Meyer.
Katie Beardsley.
Alexia Sanchez Bradshaw.
Gabrielle Ho.
William Lawrence.
Alex Savage.
Christy Peterson.
Jason Eberhardt.
Jang Lee.
Keelan Ada.
Rachel Porter.
Lauren Holmquist.
Trevor Hanich.
Mikkel Mills.
Jared Geyer.
Lauren Shaw.
Andrew Meza.
Kylie Mogan.
Preston Hirion.
Alex Wallen.
Rachel Heichel.
Madeline Chandler.
Christopher Strong.
Brittany Davini.
Catherine Budig.
Kai Gomez Whitehead.
Charlotte Zhao Mei Singer.
Becky Jordan.
Rayleigh Foley.
Libby Good.
Danielle Smith.
Jordan McCann.
Trevor Worth.
Natalie Whitford.
Cyril Yeomans.
Amanda Nainans.
Emily Hilly.
Hannah Peterson.
Jordan Ashraf.
Abigail Sammons.
Benjamin Lomas.
Cage Zagello.
Eric Green.
Kristen Miller.
Brianna Cobain.
Adrienne Lujan.
Christian Villedas.
Summer Sear.
Austin Scott.
Hannah Grantham.
Andrew Young.
Elizabeth Mercurio.
Amanda Clements.
Emily Smith.
Corey Pizarro.
Abigail Morrill.
Kayla Clark.
Lillian Devine.
Lucas Mannion.
Zazel Davis.
Anthony Sowinski.
Nolan Valsic.
Peyton Campbell.
Thomas Heelan.
Kate Murphy.
Zamari Titus.
Luke Bergman.
Lillian Niswanger.
Cesar Flores.
Mackenzie Hamilton.
Thomas Frame.
Michaela Mitchell.
Nicholas Fazio.
Allison Looney.
Matthew Conan.
Abby Blink.
Nicholas Heinke.
Brandon Nelson.
Dallas Taiji.
Madison Overway.
Michael Beardemple.
Elizabeth Marisco Montavo.
Jace Guthrie.
Ruth Peralta Castro.
Kyle Martinez.
Kayla Parker.
Andrew Harvey.
Megan Lee.
Patrick O'Neill.
Courtney Inquist.
Carter Goldby.
Desiree Griggs.
Ricky Baker.
Sarah Wilson.
Gatlin Grisso.
Morgan Brown.
Blake Sparks.
Mariah Liguans.
Riley Hakey.
Katrina McKittrick.
Sheridan Ray.
Samuel Fute.
Mully Pavan,
Stephanie Williams,
Alvin Karaoke,
Hannah Wilson,
Andrew Minton,
Hannah Kahlberg,
Morgan O'Keefe,
Jordan Burdey,
Ryan Rapp,
Andrea Hallahan,
Elizabeth Weiss,
Elizabeth Rockwell,
Matt Schreiner,
Courtney Brown,
Jacob Brush,
Amy Olson,
Connor Rust,
Catherine Tazy,
Casey Lee,
Camden Miller,
Sarah Caitlin Mitchell,
Gracie Sigmundson,
Lauren Dunn,
Holly Matthews,
Kaylee Green,
Olivia Gasca,
Spencer Walker,
Samantha Borer,
Jack Madsen,
Madalena Flores,
Andrea Luera,
Andrea Gonzalez Lopez,
Amelia Johnson,
Juhei Park,
Cole Christensen,
Priscilla Cortez,
Jacob Schlepp,
Cecilia Manarez,
Paul Creekmore,
Megan Warren,
Lily Campbell,
Emily Van Ness,
Jack Bem,
Annie Baford,
Jacob Beck,
Samantha Ocampo,
Andrew Totten,
Riley Jans,
Brandon Fothergill,
Savannah Sea Life,
Cole Seaman,
Eva Vincent,
Ryan Henderson,
Valerie Salinas,
Zachary Butler,
Malia Shield,
Carson Eustace,
Susie Pace,
Riley Peacock,
Garrett Spring,
Chloe Sullivan,
Marley Blissard,
Matthew Downing,
Madeline Jones,
Nicholas Glover,
Olivia Hiller,
Derek Osland,
Arthur Lopez,
Cheyenne Britt,
Sarah Paulson,
J.R. Matkins,
Hasmir Mata,
Nick Rubin,
Eiley Murad,
Dylan Wilson,
Matthew Benjamin,
Matthew Kramer,
Jacob Slide,
Lucas Larson,
Madison Papp,
Dominic Hernandez,
Jacqueline Hamilton,
Nathan Malone,
Bryce Nelson,
AJ Diaz,
Olivia Dahl,
Rochelle Wu,
Anissa Turner Rahman,
Jaemin Kim,
Kendra Berlage,
Kobe Yu,
Salma Alice,
Ethan Adamian,
Julie Essex,
Bashir Dilsey,
Morgan Parvin,
Mackenzie Mills,
Cheyenne Chastain,
Shannon Daly,
Daniel O'Keefe,
Ayrton Bacon,
Jacob Crystal,
Garrett Iverson,
Joel B. Nicholson,
Jackson Carroll,
Shelby Godwin,
Andrew Esguerra,
Shelby Anderson,
Taylor Casentino,
Elliot Bradshaw,
Nicholas Whittlesey,
Hazen Schatz,
Irie Gill.
Danielle Smith.
Kelly McCarroll.
Norbert Gogan.
Julia Mioza.
Jacob Marciniak.
Samuel Farrington.
Emily Trivison.
Carly Coker.
Hannah Balkos.
Isabel Gasca.
Kirk Brown.
Alex Phillips.
McKenna Polifroni.
Chad Sorensen.
Molly McSweeney.
Jacob Self.
Lexus Cook.
Jake Bruce.
Noah Mangus.
Jacob Darley.
Maxwell Petrock.
Cole Corkery.
Sarah Weatherford.
Gavin Baseflug.
Alexander Akins.
Jabazi Odo.
Bailey Mikovich.
Jackson Gilbert.
Tiana Jameson.
Connor Elliott.
Daniela Garcia.
Carson Simmons.
Ebony Guzman.
Gabrielle Flores.
Anaya Quisele.
Alyssa Manetti.
Sydney Rigg.
Angus Dubendorf.
Zachary Mora.
Jacob Newmanville.
Holly Walker.
Carter Custer.
Madeline Wilson.
Matthew Maloney.
Sydney Sladovnik.
Harry Watts.
Day Sims.
McLean Forsett.
Sydney Gardner.
John Steele.
Jack Folden.
Luke Seckler.
Ryan Beatty.
Caitlin Hall.
Lindsay Redman.
Nikki Johnson.
Cassandra Barnes.
Delaney Matthews.
Isaiah Scott.
Natalie Parsons.
Grayson Allen.
Jeremy Kaiton.
Ryan Harris.
Catherine Simonson.
Timber Hunt.
Emma Lean.
Kyle Hotman.
Taf Abalishi.
Jordan Gauguin.
Emma Smith.
Hannah Pettick.
Anna Art.
Elizabeth Baldwin.
Natalie Medved.
Stephanie Wechter.
Tyler Killstrom.
Kendall Langis.
Henry Ruff.
Megan Sakamoto.
Zachary Thornton.
Garmaine Tunn.
Matthew Macias.
Lori Castro.
Zuhan Shah.
Cormac Swenson Hope.
Wang Shan Iepi.
Naomi Oates.
Yu Hang Han.
Samantha Veders.
Shengji Sun.
Sheila Johnson.
Chase Blackwell.
Aspen DeSalvo.
Keaton Dean.
Willow Yapel.
Shi Kan Hee.
Bradley Gamble.
Xingmin Hua.
Beni Traore.
Bricky McBride.
Courtney Gossett.
May Myers.
Elizabeth Knight.
Sean Barnes.
Jake Mueller.
Jack Schulte.
Janita Zuckerot.
Spencer Muckey.
Callahan Hudson.
Bo Branley.
Connor Barrison.
Reynaldo Batong.
Naftali Kayes.
Yelfi Coffee.
Brad Cumley.
Freya Coffee.
Dominic Skeen.
Sami Siddiqui.
Zachary Hinold.
Shelby Marler.
Joseph Groves.
Myron Jenkins IV.
McCain Aller.
Kaylee Laviguer.
Alexis Rose.
Kylie Berry.
Makai Santos McGee.
Kylie Engelhart.
Rory Brown.
Jake Myers.
Nicole Shemais.
Abigail Quam.
Gabriel Garcia.
Kayla Rockos.
Nicolina Williams.
Brooklyn Zanazanian.
Elena Morrow.
Edmund McHugh.
Griffin Ayers.
Alexander Stumpf.
Joshua Majak.
Nate Pendleton.
Connor Ross.
Andrew Sanford.
Samuel Torres.
Sydney Henderson.
Sarah Keaton.
Aslan Cooney.
Rebecca Ronzoni.
Kiana McCrae Smith.
Samuel Miller.
Tyler Kudermarsh.
Joseph Miller.
Caleb Knowles.
Austin Dempewolf.
Imani Morancola.
Anthony Gerardo.
Morgan Kreckman.
Colby Quarters.
Jocelyn Harding.
Colin Chandler.
Kyla Bansma.
Haley Sullivan.
Quincy Thuma.
Peyton Weaver.
Lucy Sherrier.
Mackenzie Potter.
Elena Berger.
Cole Erkenbeck.
Olivia Kane.
Dylan Jacoby.
Rachel Gross.
McKenna Rodriguez.
Katie Simonson.
Paige Tullis.
Hunter Larson.
Jacqueline Seifert.
Ryan Hecker.
Shannon Conroy.
Helena Golden.
Dawson Duncan.
Leah Garay.
Jared Zaharian.
Lauren Bailey.
Connor Byrne.
Kaylee Schaefer.
Emma Gunter.
Triana Ross.
Bailey Kramer.
Ryan Orcutt.
Kaylee Tradewell.
Emmy Ratcliffe.
Angela Johnson.
Haley Smith. Hannah Wheel.
Greta Ladyman.
Maddie Cole.
Kelly Charleston.
Taylor Sandberg.
Grace Giardelli.
Mackenzie Alt.
Gianna Scoma.
Brenton Peters.
Sung Yoon.
Brady Nelson.
Winter Duncan.
Vishnu Vinod.
Morgan Jacobson.
Isaac Chuha.
Ellie Seahorn.
Gavin Tinsley.
Jade Foon Fan.
Chad Pavlik.
Alexis Moore.
Isaiah Sparari Garcia.
Christina McGuire.
Jacob Alvick.
Cameron Grant.
Paris Kemmer.
Taylor Jenkins.
Emily Begot.
Isabella Yee.
Haley Turner.
Peyton Mayer.
Nicole Lembeck.
Bailey Green.
Peyton Sabatini.
Aaron Crozier.
Abby Martin. Grace Dykman.
Lauren J. Cole.
Peyton Ekblad.
Emily Warner.
Travis Kroger.
Lane Young.
Brock Higgins.
Margaret Piper.
Jesse Heredea.
Aaron Walker.
Kimberly Ramirez.
Kelsey Berge.
Liliana Guzman Paniagua.
William Battaglia.
McKenna Rogers.
Diego Moctezuma.
Lindsay Silverman.
Ikumi Yosakura.
James Brody.
Chin Chin Duan.
Julie Palialogas.
Michelle Newen.
Caitlin Thane.
Juliana Benson.
Adair McMinn.
Melissa Orstad.
Jorge Oguerle Lomas.
Ellie Lee.
Cameron Kreider.
Grace Allenstein.
Mason Waite.
Chandler Logsdon.
Ali Hirayama.
Lauren Telev.
Christina Dunham.
Aaliyah Stalder.
Rachel Willison.
Lucas Trent.
Thomas Harris.
Griffin Fish.
Ryan Malconian.
Cami Ottman.
Alexis Goodman.
Isabella Sarkis.
Jada Chapman.
Nathan Dahl.
Corrine Hogue.
Luke Johnson.
Sarah Vela Garcia.
Carson Brown.
Michelle Zakaria.
Zachary Settle.
Hoang Trong.
AJ Bramson.
Nicholas Otness.
Connor Landreth.
Noah Leland.
Edward Rosie.
Troy Allen.
Griffin Parrish.
Colton Ong.
Isaiah Bodish.
Stuart Blakey.
Leilani Brucey.
Jack Henderson.
Brenna Sermeno.
Reed Payne.
Rebecca Sly.
Jared Taylor.
Keith Justice.
Michael Dwyer Jr.
Michael Watkins.
William Maloney.
Matthew Zarosinski.
Justin Sidower.
Jeff Smart.
Esmeralda Guevara.
Sarah Hackton.
Bailey Todd.
Alexandria Soliday.
Megan Miles.
Dakota Cruz.
Emma Schreiner.
Connor McAvoy.
Susan Hurtlebrink.
Riley Fitzgerald.
Alanis Smith.
Jackie Smith.
Megan Lowe.
Ava Wainhouse.
Hannah Dockery.
Jackson Scarum.
Brooke Johnston.
Aaron Mullins.
Heston Pettis.
Jerison Poe.
Carson Foltz.
Shane Merwin.
Sam Showalter.
Derek Strom.
Nicholas Poborski.
Logan Gallinger.
Paris Johnson.
Vasily Varlamos.
Maya Berge.
Danielle Dennehy.
Eduardo Corletto.
Kyle Deutsch.
Ryan Hiller.
James Minnick.
Midori Gerard.
Donovan Blass.
Tyler Roller.
Gillis Williams IV.
Paul Crampton.
Kira Smith.
Damian Lopez.
Matt Bade.
Dylan Dobish.
Jake Gerard.
Kane Paxton.
Henry Lenhart.
Jesse Fleck.
Samuel Kinderneck.
Madeline Burdakin.
Alex Yano.
Anna Fennell.
Eliza Callis.
Fiona Scanlon. Jaden Cusack.
Asher Gannon.
Sarah Kalani.
Madeline Donaldson.
Evan Kabat.
Jacoby Armstrong.
Rachel Gartner.
Caden Frank.
Clara Brody.
Avery Stock.
Courtney Anderson.
Shagun Bamido.
Bella Bainham.
Enoch Oyatunji.
Trinity Campbell.
Brooklyn Hilleman.
Peyton Lawson.
Trinity Pierce.
Ji Liang.
Eric Stecker.
Teng Zhang.
Eric Moulton.
Jesse Campbell.
Hannah Palmer.
Carson Rugi.
Natalie Riera Minranda.
Mark Hart.
AC Beach.
Ethan Morse.
Abigail Davis.
Dylan Townley.
Jacqueline Brianne Thomason.
Sylvia Yee.
Jace Carroll.
Ann Bush.
Brock Butte Brewer.
Quinn Lavin.
Regan Baker.
Nicholas Martinez Prokop.
Olivia Oberst.
Kennedy Coulter.
Nicholas Oldham.
Olivia Zumdik.
Catherine Jones.
Jenkun Gu.
Colby Ennebrad.
Yongji Zhang.
Max Maddox.
Aaron Hong.
Heather Newman.
Kelly Bargmeyer.
Angela Griggs.
Yes, that
Heba Debick. Khalees Barton. Aspen Schumpert. Catherine Cortez. Drew Ambergy. Michelle Harmon. Christopher Mitchell. Jamie Lopez. Allison Plunkett. Luke Walker. Courtney Crabtree. Doyle D. Bolin.
Graduates of the class of 2022, please stand. You may now move the tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side, signifying you've earned your academic degree. Congratulations and go Cougs!
Butch, come on out. Let's all sing the fight song.
Please be seated.
Before we conclude, I want to thank the WSU community and all of the workers and volunteers for making today a special day for all of our graduates. Please join me in showing our appreciation with a round of applause for all of their efforts. This concludes our ceremony. Graduates, please stay in place until the platform party has departed and you're excused by the ushers. Honor Guard and Mace Bearer, please lead the recessional. Go Cougs!
Ushers, please excuse the graduates. And as always, go Cougs!